If I was going to say female juvenile detention facility, what would be the image that would come to mind? And probably grey walls, miserable people looking really sad, communal eating areas, ping pong, people basically unhappy. Well, this is the amazing story of a bunch of girls who are temporarily, at least, in a juvenile detention center in Zawiercie in southern Poland, who decided to dispel some of the myths around what it's like to be a girl and what it means to be a young woman and a young girl in one of these places. They actually came up with this incredible idea, which was jointly set up by a teacher at the facility called Katarzyna Bienkowska, to create a calendar for 2022. Recreating the pictures of famous artists and famous actors. And here they are. Editor Philip, a lot is now going to depend on you. I'd like you to show some of these pictures. Katarzyna was working with a photographer called Dagmara. If you can put these pictures up, Editor Philip, I have to say, as an objective observer here, the last thing I would think looking at these pictures is juvenile detention center. Now, they tried to get a studio in a hotel somewhere so they could get these girls to do these amazing shots. But obviously, some of them aren't allowed to leave the detention center because of whatever crimes they've committed. I had mixed feelings because in the one sense, I quite enjoy looking at these pictures for obvious reasons. But on the other side, I thought, well, shouldn't be too happy about the fact that these people have committed crimes or done something wrong in some way, and they're paying the punishment for that. But what is justice if it isn't the opportunity to try and right your wrongs and do something better? All of the money that's being made from this calendar, which has gone quite viral, got quite popular for obvious reasons. They are looking fantastic. All of the money will be going back to a fantastic charity called Życie Nowo, so to kind of live again, which is specifically designed to give women like these, young women like these, the skills and the knowledge and the ability to set themselves right when they do leave this detention center. So coming back to the story, they had to do it inside the detention center because they weren't allowed out. And I got to say, the pictures are awesome. You would never know. Katarzyna said, the girls are often perceived by society as ugly and degenerate. I hope all will discover from the calendar that they are beautiful young women who are often very talented and valuable. Unfortunately, their fate probably turned out differently than they would have liked, but our facility and employee care about their development and discovering talents that they might not have learned about. I'm all for this, not just because they're really pretty and they look awesome, but because this is a good example for all of us about how you can turn around the wrong corner for reasons that are outside of your control and inside of your control. But it's entirely in your control what you decide to do next. They do look cracking, don't they? So I'm going to ask you, Editor Philip, to show all the pictures you can from that calendar. And I'll even get the team to add a link to where you can purchase the calendar. I think it'll all be in Polish, but I think you'll agree. It'll definitely be worth it. See you again for another episode of What's Up Poland.